Week two of our Spring AD podcast, we talk all about your Wyoming Cowboys with AD Matt Weber. Matt, how are we doing this afternoon?
I'm doing well today. Sun is shining. A good day today. Good
It's
day.
shorts weather. We're close.
We're getting close, and I think by the end of the week, I saw a little bit 72 coming. So all the fans and student athletes have been braving that
Whew.
cold weather. I was talking with our trainers at one of our games last week, and I said I felt like we were still in October. So
Friday
weather
was
freaked out.
brutal.
Yeah.
Friday was brutal. For what was it? It was second week in April, and it was I think 38 degrees and windy, and I'm in a press box with a window open. I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah, the gloves and hats and blankets, I think was a very popular accessory on campus last week. That's for sure.
Yeah, boosters could have made a killing having a sale of beanies, gloves, and scarves. You know,
Sure.
they would have sold out. Well, let's go in reverse order this week. Let's start with boys volleyball, a new program for the Cowboys, and boy, they're just competing and they're holding their own, and it's fun to watch your posts on X and just track the team, and it's got to be a great experience for the players, the coaches, the inaugural season, and it's fun. They've got a couple matches this week, both ECC versus Taylor and Finneytown, and just keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, I mean, what you said it best. We talked about it last week. I mean, first year having boys volleyball at Wyoming High School, and it couldn't have gone any better with the start there. Just the coaches, the student athletes, the families, everyone has really made this a really great experience to start off the season. We participated in the Purple Rain tournament up there in Middletown. Middletown staff does an excellent job there. It was something that was an event that would allow our program to kind of get a little bit more exposure, get into a little bit of that tournament classic, scheduling during the year. Really was able to schedule with teams that are in maybe similar positions and or just looking to add more games there. And the Cowboys came away winning the silver bracket at the Purple Rain tournament. So you said it earlier. We talked about the week one. We just continue to compete, continue to improve, and continue to have a great time playing a sport that all of our student athletes really enjoy doing. And I'm really proud just to see how this has kind of taken shape. I know there's a few other CHL schools here in our league that are doing the same thing, and we have very similar conversations about this. And two matches here coming up, both Taylor and Finneytown, another two league schools. I know Taylor has had boys volleyball for a little bit longer than the other schools like Wyoming. So it'll be a good test. But again, we continue to compete, continue to give our very best, and continue to work hard at practices. And you're seeing that with just the match scores and just the competition level there and how we're competing. So couldn't be more proud of the boys volleyball program and what they did on Saturday, and excited to see them compete this week.
Great. Good luck to them as this season continues on. Track and field is at the early stages of their schedule. I know I can't even imagine what it was like at the McNicholas Invitational on Friday night. It just had to be, whew, I can't imagine. But you've got the Lakota East Invitational on Wednesday, which is always a big one. And I know Jill and her team does an excellent job with that invitational. And I know the JV will be at the Elder. I think that's over at the Pack, the JV for your JV squad. But let's talk about track and field.
Yeah, track and field was at McNick Friday night. Very chilly, as one can imagine. But just to highlight a few things here. On the boys' side, finished fifth place. We did have a second place finish in the 3,200 meter run. Henry Bernay, time of 10:57.75. We had two third place finishes, 1,600 meter run with Ryan In. and also Evan Robinson in the 3,200-meter run. So second and third place in that long distance run there for the Cowboys. Uh, Third place was the 4x800-meter relay on the boys' side. The 4x1 finished in second place. And in the field events, Chase Crittenden placed third overall with a 99 mark in discus throw and second in shot put. So congratulations to those individual track and field athletes. On the girls' side, finished fourth place. Olivia Hill won the 100-meter dash. Alicia Chen placed second in that same event. In the 400-meter dash, Tua Baker finished runner-up with a 1:05.13 mark. Cassie Hobbs finished third in 800-meter run. In the 3,200-meter run, Ava Geiger won. So between the boys and the girls, really some good times there in the 3,200 and 1,600-meter run. Girls 4x800-meter relay won, and girls high jump champion was Penelope Webb. So great first track meet, varsity track meet at McNicholas. As you said, they're going to go up Liberty Township and compete at the Lakota East Invitational. Jill and her staff and Lakota East coaching staff do an outstanding job of
Yes.
really fortunate and blessed and appreciative of being included in that invitational. Excited to see our student athletes compete. A lot of good fast times and traditionally, and then of course a lot of big schools, small schools, kind of intermit there, and should be a great track and field meet. And the weather should be good, so that's always a plus
Yeah.
early in track season.
Good luck to boys and girls track. Is hopefully they can start getting some regular good weather to run and get in preparation for the CHLs and state tournament stuff. Let's go to the hard court. This has been a tough season so far for boys tennis, but hopefully with the four matches scheduled this week, that they can get them all in, get some match play going. I know traveling to Lunkin to take on the Rockets of McNick tonight at Sycamore, Tuesday, hosting Summit Country Day Wednesday, and then traveling to Seven Hills on Thursday. So some really tough competition, but you know what? Get out and play, and I'm sure the coaching staff and the players will welcome it.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Last week they picked up two wins during competition. Tennis, I think, in general, has just been like baseball and softball, just trying to get out there and compete. Occasionally, you would say they get a better opportunity because there's not a dirt infield or so forth. But this spring's been a little bit interesting just to start things off with the weather and the rain and inclement conditions there. But you know, a lot of matches this week, a lot of opportunity to compete and hopefully get some good results and keep building off that this week into next week. And, that's all you're looking for from, the coaching staff and players. You want to compete, you want those results, but you want to keep working hard to keep building. The season, as we all know, spring season goes by quick, but at the same time, it's a lot of great opportunity, great tennis, and a lot of good competition this week. Hopefully get the results that we are looking for.
Yeah, hopefully on Monday we can talk about four matches that were completed next week. So that'll be great. So good luck to boys tennis for the Cowboys. Let's go to the smaller diamond. Let's talk softball. Weather is, if you play an outdoor sport so far this spring, it's been cold and rainy and you're short on games. But hopefully this week we've got three games scheduled. Hopefully all three happen at Reading tonight. Traveling to Ursuline at Blue Ash Sports Academy on Tuesday, and then hosting the Marymount Warriors Wednesday at Wyoming. So hopefully all three can be played.
Yep, you're exactly right. I think a lot of that is also trying to get players in a groove. We see that a lot, the inconsistency with games and shuffling around. It's not just about the field conditions and trying to move this date to that date, but also having players kind of get in that groove and get going a little bit. It does take a little bit of a tear and
Yes.
distraction a little bit from things, but all softball players, baseball players, they're all in the same boat there. I do want to give a shout out. They did get first league win against Deer Park last week. Jenny Thiebold drove in 3 runs, and Laura
Nice.
Thomas was on base all 4 times. So, and Rebecca Brink got the complete game. And then on Friday, shout out to Jenny. She blasted her first home run on the season, and she finished Friday's game with 3 RBIs. So she's collecting those ribbies the last 2 games. So congratulations to Jenny. Also, congratulations to the entire team. I think, you know, as we said, it's just getting in the groove, and the more you play and the more consistency you're playing there, the more the results are kind of in favor of what you're looking for. So Lexi Evans, last week was player of the week with the team there, and she collected 2 hits, including a double and run scored on Friday. So looking to build off that momentum. Reading did beat us on Friday, but a chance to split the series and a chance to got 3 games here. And like I said, I think as we're videotaping this now, there's a chance of storms coming in this afternoon. But at the same time, I think later in the week it breaks out into 60s or and low 70s. So chance to play a lot of good softball this week.
Yeah, good luck to them, and hopefully all those games get in. Let's go to girls lacrosse. Uh, Currently having a wonderful season at 5-1 with a big win on Saturday against Lakota West. Two games scheduled on the docket this week at Turpin on Tuesday and hosting the Panthers of Springboro on Thursday. So a chance to get two good opponents under their belt and continue on towards a tournament play.
Yeah, girls have crossed 5-1 on the year. Defeated Lakota West 13-10 Saturday morning. Risa O'Leary led the offense there, 4 goals for her. Abby Rains dished out 4 assists. And in the net, Keaton Lazarus, 12 saves. So good team win against the GMC Lakota West Firebirds there. Just quick glance with the league results. Catherine Rutherford is leading with 17 goals. Piper Little leads with 18 assists, and Abby Rains is second with 16 assists. So getting a lot of good play on both ends. Ryan Knapp first with 71 draw controls. Lazarus, again, she has 35 saves throughout the 6 games, and Hummel and Knapp each have 13 cause turnovers. So again, getting production, both scoring, defensively, and a lot of good teamwork and passing. So girls are playing very well, and excited. These 2 opportunities this week to compete against Turpin and Springboro should be, home game Thursday night. So hopefully we'll get a good crowd out to support the team.
Sounds great. Good luck to the girls. Let's go to the boys' side. Also, excellent start, 5-1 currently. They have 3 games scheduled for this week, hosting Cov Cath on Tuesday, traveling to Indian Hill on Wednesday, and then also hosting a Tough Kings on Friday at Bob Lewis Stadium. So three good matches for boys lacrosse, and hopefully they can keep it rolling.
Yeah, boys across, same as girls. They're 5-1. They actually had an interesting schedule last week, just due to the inclement weather. They had to come back on Thursday and finish up a game there. So unique scheduling there, just with the weather and how things kind of fall in place. But again, big opportunities, big week this week. Covcath, Indian Hill, and Kings. 3 good programs and 3 good opportunities to compete. And excited to see what they do. Alex Gordon is leading the league with 19 goals. Seamus and Alex both have 12 assists to sit up atop. And Jackson Powermo, he has 40 saves on the season. So really playing good defense, good offense, playing as a unit. And again, 3 good opportunities this week. Against some 3 very traditional, lacrosse programs there, as you know.
Yep. Good luck to boys lacrosse this week, and hopefully they get all 3 in and are successful. Let's wrap up this week's show. Let's talk baseball. Busy week ahead. We're at Reading, if they can get that in tonight at 5 over at Hilltop, hosting Deer Park on Tuesday, going down to XU at Hayden Field on Wednesday against Marymount. That's a nice, if you can find parking and get into the stadium, it's a great place to watch the game. And then Friday, traveling over to Aiken to I think they're the Falcons, to take on the Falcons on Friday. So let's hope they can get all 4 in so we can talk on Monday about 4 games for baseball.
Yeah, baseball just off of Friday, 1-0 victory against Reading. on Friday. Great pitchers duel, outstanding pitchers duel. Sophomore David Dupuis was 2 for 3, lone RBI scorer. Carson Stevens, that was in the beginning of the game, and then it was both pitchers kind of dueling it out on the mound. Wyoming scattered 7 hits off a very tough pitcher in Charlie Hess over at Reading. He is the real deal, and he throws a lot of great pitches and attacks the zone. And we knew that was going to be a challenge, and Cowboys found a way just to scatter. They just needed
Nice.
one win. Charlie Steed lights out on the mound. This is second straight consecutive outing that he's just been lights out there. Scattered 2 hits over 6 2/3 inning, 6 strikeouts, and then Carson Stevens came in and slammed the door and final out to secure that win. So really great pitchers duel, clean defense on Wyoming, 0 errors, and just timely hits and just manufactured that lone run. So go back at Reading up at Hilltop on Monday. Again, hopefully the weather holds out, but again, uh, another great opportunity. 2 pitchers going at it again. So it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, good luck to them. Hope they get 4 in this week, and we can talk about that on Monday. Matt, as always, thanks for your time, your insight on your Cowboys. Happy Easter, happy Passover to everyone at Wyoming. Have a great week, and we will touch base next Monday.
Sounds good, Rob. Thank you.